Huge night. A terrible night for Chelsea in the Championship. A terrible night for Chelsea, but the Championship has been amazing. Unbelievable stuff. Coventry are up. Frank Lampard, we're hoping to get him live. We're going to have a chat with him. They are back in the Premier League. Shocking night for Chelsea Football Club. They are getting worse. Got some stats in front of you right now. Chelsea's last league goal was on the 4th of March in their win against Aston Villa. That's 48 days ago. To put that into context, you could do 5 full trips to the dark side of the moon and back and still have a few days spare before seeing Chelsea score a goal. We're waiting on Cundy. He is distraught after that. We've built a little thing for him in front of us. If you're watching on YouTube, we have got Cundy in spirit. We're waiting for him to get here. He is coming in, hopefully. But let's go to some calls. I'm going to go straight into it. Tony's a Chelsea fan. Tone.
Yeah, how you doing, Jay? Congratulations, Saturday, mate.
Mate, what happened? Forget me. What happened?
Well, tonight, we're just totally demolished. Personally, I think, when I think about it, he's the wrong man, wrong appointment. He was a blue coat appointment, and he's way out of his depth. But then again, I'm thinking, I'm glad that we got the points first part of the season. Otherwise, we'd be down there with you. So,
mate, I'm telling you, you're worse than Spurs. Right now, you are worse than Spurs. You're terrible.
There's one game we will win this season.
Go on.
The rest of the season, there's one game we will win.
Don't know if you'll beat us now, mate. Don't know. I'm starting to get a bit confident for that game.
We'll put you down.
Don't know, mate. You might keep us up.
No, we'll put you down.
You might keep us up. You play like that, we'll beat you.
In all fairness, yeah, it was shocking. It's shocking tonight.
Pathetic.
Absolutely shocking.
Absolutely pathetic. Them players are not playing for the manager.
No, exactly. 100%. 100%. They don't respect him. And why would you? He's come from a bit bop league. He's a blue coat appointment.
Mm.
You know, if we hadn't have got the points the first half of the season,
you ain't scored a goal in 48 days.
5 games, no goals.
What is going on? I mean, Liam Delap, I'm sorry, he's miles off it.
I love that little laugh from you in the background. But, yeah, 5 games, no goals.
Good team, Brighton, though. Good team.
Well, yeah, but it's someone that Chelsea should be beating. It's as simple as that. You know, I thought...
No, mate, a good team.
The weekend against Man United, I thought we should have had a penalty. But then VAR, it's like every game. VAR has got to be consistent.
What are you on about?
Across the board.
What are you on about? You got pumped tonight. VAR weren't saving you from getting battered. It should have been 5-0.
No, Cole was impeded. Simple as that. But it swings in roundabouts. I'm not saying it's Chelsea. It's every game you see, VAR is inconsistent.
All right, Tone, I'm going to... Jason Cundy has arrived! Hello, mate! How are you? Where's your T-shirt tonight, mate? No encouraging signs on your T-shirt tonight, mate. What's happened? What's happened? How are you? Come on.
I'm on the back of a bike. I'm telling my riders, go the long route.
Mate, been waiting for you. Good team, Brighton, mate. Good team.
You know what? Get your finger on the dump button, Rhino.
And they're a good team, Jace. You know, it's a tough night, that. Tough night. They're a good side. No. I ain't got any calls yet. I ain't got any calls.
See them.
No, there's no calls.
I can see them.
No, there's no calls. No. What happened?
Absolutely.
What happened?
I'm embarrassed about that.
Should be.
Absolutely. I'm trying to choose my words carefully here because I want to try and be a bit balanced, but I don't know how I'm going to be. Because that was disgusting. I can hear myself now. That was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I am ashamed of that performance tonight. Absolutely ashamed. I am. It's gutless.
Good team, though, Brighton, mate. They're a good side.
Well, they absolutely battered us. They embarrassed us.
Spanked you.
The scoreline actually flat. I mean, at 2-0, I'm thinking the scoreline just doesn't do it justice. And at 3-0, it still doesn't.
No, it gave you a good old spanking.
No, they give us a whooping, mate.
Yeah, it was a spanking.
Have we heard from anyone yet?
No calls, mate. We had no calls. Been waiting.
No, post-match.
No.
Has there been any post-match?
No.
Like managers or anything like that?
Nothing. Rosenior to come. He's coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know I don't know what he's going to say after that display.
What do you think he should say?
It was absolutely disgusting. I mean, no fight. The shape of the team and the five at the back. Wow, that just didn't work. You saw that after about 7 minutes. It's like this team, this shape doesn't work. Could not get out of our box. Couldn't get out of our half. Brighton, it's like a training ground for them. I had to change the shape earlier.
Right there, because we have got Sam Matterface with Chelsea manager Liam Rosenior.
Liam, you look stunned. The players look stunned at the end. What do you have to say about the performance?
Unacceptable in every area. The complete opposite of anything I want to see on a football pitch. I feel numb. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. It has to turn around very, very quickly.
Yeah, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. It's 5 games without a goal in the Premier League, the worst run since 1912. No shot on target. The fans left early tonight. How do you convince them that you can turn this around?
At this moment, it's not even about convincing. I apologise to the fans after the game for them to travel this way, for the fans who watched at home. That is unacceptable. I can't dress it up any other way. To represent this football club with a history of traditions that it's got, and for us to go and put a performance like that, I can forgive mistakes of giving the ball away. I can forgive missing shots, but I can't forgive his losing 50-50 duels, ducking out of headers. It's embarrassing, and I'm really, really devastated. Not even at the result, but the manner in which we lost this game.
I can feel the anger and I can feel the devastation and disappointment. Why do you think that performance came about tonight? Where did it come from?
I have my own thoughts. I have my own ideas, to be honest with you. I felt that we turned a corner in terms of our body language and our commitment and desire, which is the bare minimum at this football club against Manchester United. So for us to turn in that performance 3 days later leaves a bitter taste in the mouth.
When you went to the dressing room afterwards, you were clearly, obviously, as annoyed as you are now. Did you express that disappointment to the players?
I did, in my own way. And there'll be more conversations in the next few days leading up to a huge game against Leeds on Sunday. Yes,
that Sunday semi-final now becomes absolutely huge. Does it pile more pressure on the players to perform in that game?
Playing for Chelsea, managing Chelsea, being a part of this football club comes with pressure. Pressure is something that you should enjoy. Pressure is something that you should grow in. I have to say there were 3 or 4, which is unacceptable in its own way. It should be 11 at all times. There are 3 or 4 who give everything, and they were let down today. And that's something that cannot ever happen again at this football club.
And have they explained to you why they weren't at the races today? They didn't perform at the level you expect of them?
No. We'll have that conversation tomorrow in the days leading up to the game.
And finally, it makes it difficult for you to qualify for the Champions League. It makes it difficult for you to qualify for Europe. With the situation the club is in, how important is it that the club manages to do that?
Yeah, of course, that's what we want to achieve, but you won't achieve that if you have the application and discipline that we had today on that football pitch. So that's something that needs to be addressed now and in the long term, and that's something that we will work towards.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Liam, you know this group of players.
Yeah, Sam Matterface there with Liam Rosenior. We have got Frank Lampard coming up live as well. So we're going to take a short break. Cundy's going to get his head together. No. He's what happened though, Jack?
Oh mate, look, it was gutless and spineless performance. I'm trying to choose my words, but I'm so angry and I'm so disgusted with that performance. That is, first half, I don't know what that was. That was absolutely turgid, disgusting. And do you know what? It's getting worse. It's getting worse. And that, Brighton are a good side. I mean, they caught us at a good time. No, they are a good side, by the way.
Good team.
They are. But that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. And do you know what? We got Leeds at the weekend, okay? And I'm telling you now, we ain't winning that game. We are not winning that game. We're getting dumped out the FA Cup. I don't know where the next victory's going to come from. I don't know where the next shot on target's going to come from. Absolutely disgusted. I am. I think it's the worst performance that I've ever seen, and I've played in a few as a Chelsea side. I genuinely, I can't think of a worse performance than that. I genuinely can't.
No encouraging signs.
I cannot think of a worse, gutless, spineless performance.
No signs?
I just can't think of a worse performance.
Any signs?
Encouraging signs. No, disgusting signs.
Any good signs?
Disgusting signs. Disgusting signs. Encouraging signs. Disgusting signs.
Encouraging signs?
Disgusting signs. Encouraging signs. Disgusting signs. Disgusting signs. That's all I've got. Disgusting. Disgusting signs. Absolutely disgusted with that.